Whoa. Why England? Why do you do this? Why? Let me give you a story. Round of 16 in Euro 2016, we finished second in the group. We beat Wales, we drew against Russia and Slovakia. We probably were unlucky, we should have won the group. We get very lucky in the fact that Iceland score a last minute goal, which means we play them instead of Portugal, which I was happy about at first. And then we play the game, Vardy doesn't start, and I'm thinking, why? Sterling starts, I'm thinking, why? Anyway, about that. Also, by the way, I'm thinking, why is Kane starting? Kane does not deserve it. Just to point that out. Why isn't Barkley playing as well? He hasn't played anything in this tournament. That is not fair. So then we play the match and it kicks off at about 8 o'clock. And 4 minutes in, Sturridge plays a lovely ball into Sterling. Sterling, he doesn't get it, but the keeper sweeps him, just a penalty. Rooney takes it and scores. Bottom left-hand corner, 1-0 up in 4 minutes. I'm thinking, this is ridiculous. This is amazing. Fair play, England. We're going to win the Euros. And then, I'm going to need coffee with this because this is annoying me so much. And then, 2 minutes later, no, I think they said it was like 58 seconds after kick-off. Iceland, they play a long ball, we head it out, they have a throw-in. This Aaron Gunnarsson, right, he launches the ball in, somebody flicks it on, and nobody's marking properly. Kyle Walker, shameful marking, and Eric Dyer, to be honest. And Rooney's in the box when he's like, there's no way. And so they get lucky in the score. I think it's 1-0. Classic England. Let's go and get another one. 18 minutes in, right? They get the ball and they play this nice ticky-tacky football, right? 1-2s all over the place. Gylfi lays it off. This rat, I don't know his name, Sigurdsson or something like that. He just pops it from the edge of the box. It's not the best shot. Somebody probably half decent. Personally, I think Steve Milton would have saved it. He's Bristol Rovers' #1 goalkeeper. On FIFA, he's like 60 rated. And yet Joe Hart, because he's in the shittest form known to man, right, he does this. And the ball goes through his hands and in. And I'm like... And then for the rest of the game, Iceland just go, shut. We're shut, mate. The shops are shut. We're completely... And they just sat back. They caught us on the counter a few times, but it didn't really do anything else. And so we're launching the ball into the box basically for the last 15 minutes. Vardy's on by that time. He came on in the 60th minute. At half time, by the way, nobody in the studio was very happy. Ian Wright or anyone was appalled. And I don't know why we took Eric Dyer off, who's the only defensive-minded midfielder. We was this close to going 3-1 down. No joke. They put Jack Wilshere. Does not deserve to be at the Euros. Right? It doesn't. So Vardy comes on 60th minute and nothing really else happens. We just launch it into the box, we pass it sideways. So, I'll give you a demonstration. I'm Wayne Rooney. Let's go over there to Danny Rose. Let's give it to Jack Wilshere. Then we'll just give it back to Rooney and then we'll put it out to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker, dodgy touch, runs up the wing and then it just loses it. That was the story of the second half. Then in the 85th minute, we bring on Rashford. And I'm like, why have you brought Rashford on the 86th minute? Why hasn't he been on the pitch from the 70th minute? Roy Hodgson trusted Marcus Rashford. I'm not a Man United fan, you know I'm a Chelsea fan, but Marcus Rashford is one of the best one of the best England strikers we've had. I know he's only played 3 games and he's got a goal, but it's just he should have played more time. And at the end of the day, we were just literally launching in. If you're going to do that, I'm fine. I am literally fine with us just launching the ball into the box. But this is where you need Andy Carroll or someone big like Peter Crouch. Peter Crouch was actually quite upset because he was in the studio. He was on the pitch. So we lose the game 2-1 to Iceland. Iceland go to the fans and they're celebrating, yay, yay, yay. England just cry on the pitch. It's like, can you not be a bunch of babies? You've lost 2-1 to Iceland. Don't cry. Just be angry. And anyway, there's a lot of adverts on ITV and they do this and that. And basically, the pundits, Peter Crouch was sorry for the players. Lee Dixon was unhappy about the formation changing that Roy makes. Ian Wright was just generally pissed off. And so was that guy who just rounds it all off, like the main pundit. And so they do a break, and then when they come back, we go to an interview with Roy Hodgson. And I'm like, what's he going to say? And he starts talking about all this mumbo-jumbo, like, I want to thank the FA, I want to thank all the players and the fans. I'm like, what are you on about? You've just lost 2-1 to Iceland. And then it hits me because they put a big thing on a message on the bottom of the screen which basically says Roy Hodgson has resigned. And I'm like this. Because not only have we gone out of Euro 2016 in the round of 16 to Iceland, we have just lost Roy Hodgson and Gary Neville and another guy that I don't know the name of. So now, as well as looking for a success, we're also looking for a New England manager. Cheers, England. There will not be any more of these videos about England, which is I'm upset about. I'll probably do one for the winner of the World Cup. Why have I just said World Cup? I'm so pissed off about England, I am completely losing my words. I hope you've enjoyed this video. This has been very difficult to make because I want to get my phone and smash it into my face. Or any other sharp object, like this cup with some water in it that I've been drinking for the past 10 years. I'd quite like to smash that on my face. Because England, you just make us an embarrassment. I think it's the biggest embarrassment we've had. Or they said on the TV last night, it's the biggest embarrassment we've had since we lost with our biggest ever defeat. I think it was against Hungary. It was like 11-0 back in like 1950. I was like, and they just still cling on to 1966 when we somehow won the World Cup. Well, we played fairly well, but I just wish we could play like that now. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and share the video and press that big red fat subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out!